Dragons and Nomads, welcome back to the channel. I have a different kind of intro for you today because today is a sad day. It is with a heavy heart that I must announce the AUG is dead. You may be wondering what's dead about it. Why doesn't it work? What's wrong? What did you do this time? Well, I'm going to show you something, right? The magazine doesn't lock in place. There's these two little notches that hold the magazine in place, and they both snapped off. I don't know, it seems like a poor design choice in my opinion, but yeah. AUG is now currently not working. However, it should, in theory, be an easy fix. All I need to do is just replace the magazine release, right? Evike has one other website that is unfortunately sold out. I know there are other options that are kind of pricey. However, Evike, whatever you want to say, also does have a body for the AUG that it sells that comes with the mag release. It's like 35 bucks, so I could buy that. I can get it in OD green. I can make it more look like a traditional AUG, but I have a couple of options that I can take with this replica. I can either repair the current one that I have and then upgrade it and put a Polar Star Kythera in it. Because I mentioned in the video where I used the AUG that it has the dual trigger, you know, so that's supposed to be like semi, and then you pull it back all the way for full auto. Well, even just spamming it on semi can cause it to go full auto, and I don't want to have to deal with that, so I'd like to be able to semi-lock it. I can either do that one of two ways, with a Kythera, which is only semi-automatic, or with an ETU. Kythera is going to cost about $300 because I'm going to need to buy the engine for the version 3 gearbox, and then I'm going to need to buy actually a separate nozzle for it. So I watched a video from Prairie Dog Airsoft, and I'll link that in the description if you're interested in the process of HPAing an AUG. So I'm going to have to buy the engine, a separate nozzle, and then I'm going to obviously have to fix the mag release, whether I buy a new mag release or whether I buy a new body in general. In total, I estimate that's probably going to be about $350-ish to fix. The other option would be to use an ETU, an electronic trigger unit, a MOSFET essentially, programmable MOSFET. They do have an AUG-specific Perun MOSFET, which could work in theory. The thing about that is I am not really planning on upgrading the internals in this thing. I don't really care to do that, so if I were to go through the route with the Perun, then I would probably want to switch out the gears, get a new piston head, and, you know, stuff like that. And I'm not technically advanced enough to really do that yet. I know Paul could help me with it, but I don't think Paul's really worked on a version 3 gearbox all that much, and I don't know what's different between that and a version 2. So I'd rather gut the damn thing and then just put a Kythera in it. It just seems easier. But there is one other option, and it is the Navrich SSR 77, which does come with an ETU out of the box, and it's programmable. We'll see. This isn't something I'm going to be doing for a little while because I just don't really need it at the moment. I just thought the AUG was cool, and I've always wanted one. But that kind of segues into what this video is going to be about, which is me breaking everything I touch. Before I do that, I do want to announce I got a new gun, and I wasn't planning on getting a new gun again. But if this one breaks, I am going to be very, very, very sad. So ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to my first ever Tokyo Marui High Kappa, courtesy of Paul. It is a 4.3. I don't know much else about it, but it's gas blowback. You know, High Kappa stuff. I'm going to get a mag adapter for this so I can run it with M4 mags and HPA like a fucking Speedsoft nerd, but I'm not going to do anything to break it. So, let's get into the video.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention to the rules.
3 lives, 2 respawns, TDM.
Gotcha.
My fucking head itches when I'm wearing a helmet. I've had the QRF Mod 3 since December of 2022, and when I first got it, I absolutely loved it, had absolutely no issues with it, and it was a great performing gun. Since then, however, it has been having a lot of feeding issues. Paul and Matt have donated a Perun MOSFET that they put inside of it, as well as some other work they did in the gearbox, and no matter what, it still just does not want to feed properly. Come on. One in the house. He's it. Though this gun does work, technically, the constant misfeedings are very frustrating, especially when you're in the middle of a gunfight and you fire 3, 4, 5 rounds at somebody, and those rounds just do not want to come out of the gun, and it gets you killed. It's extremely frustrating, it's extremely annoying, this should not be happening, and I have 9 magazines for this gun, and it happens in all 9 of the magazines. Some of them have hardly even ever been used. I'm gonna run up to the house. Alright. If you were paying attention, you could have seen and heard that the first shot fired and the second one misfed. If both of those shots misfed, that could have been disastrous for me. Is it? This thing skips like a motherfucker.
Kason! Get out, Kason!
I got Jeff.
I'm coming for you, Jeff.
I got him. Isn't shooting your friends fun?
Oh, yeah.
You good? Why are you shooting me?
You're good.
I was literally in a gunfight. Fucker.
Love you.
Is that Aiden? Yep. I don't know who that is, but they've been there the whole time.
Move up, change your location. If not, Hack Nuke comes out.
Oh no. I'm out of ammo.
Go melee.
Go melee?
Oh, I told the other kid.
Hang on, I'm doing this backwards.
Oh, wait.
Here's my melee weapon. I'll just go tag everybody.
I wanted to shoot you after your last video of I'm a shooter.
Oh yeah.
Because that was just fucking hilarious. I was laughing so hard at that shit.
When you shot me, you got me right here and right here.
We hit him in the shoulders.
Yeah, both of them complete
He hit you with the
unprotected
Springer,
spots.
No,
and I hit you with my
CO2.
rifle. Oh, so that bitch does hurt.
Both spots unprotected. My plate carrier is right here.
Yeah.
I got hit right there. Both shoulders.
You got this.
Another exciting game of team deathmatch with extra steps. Okay. Your gun's acting funny, Paul.
Oh, fuck you, it's the magazine.
Yeah. What?
What weight you got in?
3 twos.
What?
3 twos.
You did the mag.
Fucking Kevin. This is Paul's AEG that he built out. Basically everything that you can switch out in an AEG, he switched out. It's got a Gate Titan 2 in it. He did a bunch of other fuck shit with it, and I have no idea. From what I've heard, this thing is a fucking monster, and it shoots like a beast, but for me, it was not working. I was using some of Kevin's magazines because I was letting Aiden use my Lancer, so he had my M4 mags. We thought that might have been the issue, so as you saw, Paul gave me one of his EPM1 magazines. At first, it fed just fine, but then it stopped.
Of some sort. probably like a little bit to the right.
Everybody get ready to spawn kill.
House.
No, never.
That's just going. Wow.
Let's get in here. Paul's gun is acting funny too. That's game. I really don't know what my luck is, but it feels like every time I touch something, it just breaks. So after this, I did end up switching to my AK, which it did work just fine. Luckily, thankfully. If that thing started having issues, I was going to throw a fucking fit. But that is going to do it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. I have a couple of other perspectives to get into from GHOW. After that, I should be uploading footage from Central City's season opener. And then after that, we are going to Sheboygan. So I hope you guys are just as excited as I am. Leave a like, comment what you think down below. And I'll see you in the next one.